why y'all so scared to put a seatbelt on, bro. Like, it's not that serious, bro. Like, look, you put the seat, like, bro, like, y'all always got a problem, bro. It's not that deep. Back then, when probably like 2022, I had a little friend group, which I met when I had a 10th Gen Accord. I don't know, like we chatted a lot, we hung out often, and most of the time, like I would film a little bit of content, make a little bit of edits. As I learned more and more how to edit cars, like I was just filming their cars and just editing the videos and stuff. One of my closest friends told me, yo, you should start like your own page where you post these videos and post this type of content. I'm like, hey, yo, that's crazy. Buddy, the traffic's not gonna move even if you honk. You're at the back of the line, relax. You know, really bad stuff happened, like really bad stuff happened. And, you know, I really didn't have any inspiration or desire to continue, you know, doing this car stuff. And then I started meeting some people out of state that were like, you know, doing their own thing, which whether it's filming, whether it's photography, making merch, whether it's making stickers, like, oh geez. That's kind of what like helped them. How much PSI am I running? Stay in love with the car scene, you know, like there's a lot of bad stuff that happens in the car scene, but there's also a lot of good stuff that happens in the car scene. If you can't find your positive in the car scene, you will fall out of love with it because there's so much negative that happens. And I guess ultimately, like, I've always been the creative type. I mean, I had a YouTube channel when I was freaking 12 years old. I made music for a living for the longest, like, and I was just like, you know what? Like, what if I just made my own merch brand? And that kind of like saved me, I'm not gonna lie. Like talking to Frenchie, talking to James and Sonia from Blast, like, and I can keep going. There's so many people that I spoke to that they just like, you know, having your own thing just made the car scene way more fun. And I never understood that until I had my own thing. If I wanted to sum it up, why did I start the Yacht Club? It's because of Felix. You know, he told me to start something where, wow, this is crazy. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that Accord has "The world is yours." That was crazy timing. I started the Yacht Club because one of my best friends said that even no matter what team that we're on, if we're on different teams, like he wanted something that we could all go back to and just be like, this is us, like this is us. You know, something that we can all go back to and say, this is our main group, like this is us. So I made it, and then, you know, primarily the idea of the content was just to post videos of me and my friends and any cars that I found cool, like just stuff like that. But when Felix passed, it was different. I guess like everyone in that group was messed up after that. And a lot of us lost passion in this car-ish. Like the car scene is very toxic. If you don't find your corner, if you don't find what stuff that makes you happy, the stuff that you enjoy doing, you'll fall out of love with the car scene quickly. You know, once that kind of group dynamic fell apart, like I really didn't find a reason to go into the car scene again. Like I was ready to leave and do my own thing. Like I was ready to do photography, maybe like video editing. Ew. Maybe go back to gaming, maybe start streaming, maybe even go back to music. Music was fun, I think. Bro, that beeping be scaring me. Every time I hear that beep, bro, I'll be having like a heart attack thinking that something broke apart. And ultimately, like you start to see how, like for me, it was mostly just like a way to collab with my friends, like a way to just like, you know, meet new people, a way to like have something that belongs to me inside of the car scene and that can hopefully make an impact. Like just seeing how impactful those people were to my life. I never thought it would blow up to the extent that it did. I never thought I would be where I am right now, but can I really complain about it? I don't know. Shit. Obviously, like the merch and the Yacht Club is kind of what kept me in the car scene, but it's also like, why are you scaring me, bro? This thing always tries to scare me, bro. Like, damn. I think I told myself too that I wouldn't stay in the car scene unless I find a way for the car to pay for itself, whether that be sponsorships, whether that be brand deals, whatever. And you know, eventually I found a way, but it took a while to get here, and it took a lot of me quitting on myself, quitting on everything just to even get here. Everyone looks at the return of your investment, right? Like everyone sees, oh shit, he made $100, or oh, he made $300, $500. off of his drop. Wow, that's crazy, bro. You're making money off of this. And in my head, I'm thinking, bro, I spent like months working on that, like months. And let's say even if it took me a month, right? And we put 30 days, let's say it took me 30 days to do that. And I got $300 in profit for 30 days worth of work. That's like $10 a day, bro. Bro, like I could go get a second job and make triple this. And you know, that's when I had to like come back to earth and realize like, I'm not doing this to make money at the end of the day. Like the goal wasn't to become filthy rich. If it happens, it happens, but that's not the goal. The goal is to find something to keep me in the car scene that I actually enjoy doing. And this is one of the things that I enjoy doing. I hate my car, so that's not a reason to stay. I know that wasn't really the question, but I just feel like I had to drop that in there. I'll tell you this much though, like the real reason I started the Yacht Club was obviously because of Felix and all my boys. Like I wanted to have something that belonged to us, something that we could keep local. Like no matter where we were or what we were doing, like we still had a part of each other. When he passed, like obviously like it felt weird continuing it, and I didn't really have a reason to continue it. But I kind of lost my reason to even be in the car scene. And again, the Yacht Club is kind of what kept me in here. Like meeting all my friends out of state, them giving me genuine advice and telling me that it's possible. You know, that's what changed my life, to be honest with you. And I couldn't have done it without the support of y'all, obviously, but I really couldn't have done it with these other brands that are out here. Like all the advice that they gave me, even, oh my God, Nick from Eccentric made my first blank ever. Like from the beginning to now, it's actually kind of crazy how we got here. But yeah, man, life is crazy, man. Live it or else.